What's up, everybody? Jerry with Dividend Trading coming back at you with a Tuesday edition of a lunch hour update. Going to be talking about BBIG. Going to be posting a couple other videos to talk about some other heavily shorted stocks. Also going to be mentioning kind of what's going on with these NFTs that just came out. One of which is kind of going crazy right now is the Matrix NFT. I don't know if anyone's in that. But before I dive into everything, don't forget to hit that like and smash that subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. Helps you find the content and the channel. Helps allow the community continue to grow. So on the day, BBIG currently is down just under 5%, currently sitting at $2.87, down roughly about 15 cents on the day. But pretty much, I mean, we have some pretty massive bullish divergence here. I mean, check out this RSI. So RSI is trending up, chart's trending down. So I'm not really worried about this in the slightest in terms of it rebounding. This is pretty much just following how the market is, and it's pretty much following the Russell. So the Russell's starting to bounce. But if you go back, I mean, you can look at all these heavily shorted stocks. They're all following the Russell. So we got that one. We got ATER, GameStop, AMC, OCGN. All were following the Russell 2000. Microvision, they're all following the Russell 2000. All right. So pretty much you can gauge this as that thing goes. I would say really this one is not jumping or bouncing as quickly as the others, just simply because this one doesn't have as much volume pumping into it currently. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it won't, potentially start to happen. So, but yeah, I mean, this has always been, a pretty interesting long-term play, especially with that one. And I think the other one was CEI. I know Prague was also a pretty decent one too. I know people were kind of speculating that that's a pump and up. I don't necessarily believe that it is, just based on the DD that I've done and looking into the company. And I believe they had some some good news that dropped. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but nevertheless, it's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, basically all these heavily shorted stocks that are in the red, it's mainly just because the indexes are red. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple. So I would expect us to eventually, this 15 MA start to curl back up, pass over the VWAP, and eventually that 200 EMA, get us back into some bullish territory and some, pretty significant buying pressure there. So currently we have traded just under 12 million. Our 3-month average is 53. So if that's any indication in terms of, my comment earlier about lack of volume, I mean, we're trading 20% of the normal volume that we typically do. So also, quick shout out to my buddy Jay with Flashpoint Capital. He's actually, if you haven't already, go check out his channel. He's actually streaming live currently right now talking about the Matrix NFT. So if you haven't had a chance to go check that out, please definitely do so. Believe he's still going live right now. So let me jump over and I'll check Ortex for you guys. Let's see. Ortex. So Ortex had a platform change. So check this out. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let me switch this up. So check this out. It looks way different than it has in the past. So check that out. So they completely revamped and changed the platform and how it works. So this is still all your live updates. This is all your typical up-to-date information, and then the 7 days previous. So utilization right now 99.58%, up 4.5%. Currently cost of bar is down a little bit, currently hovering around 28% there. Days to cover is up almost 20% though. Shares on loan is up almost 14. Free float on loan up almost 14. The exchange reported short interest up just over 1%. And the exchange reported short interest of the free float, the estimated short interest percent of the free float is currently just under 22% there. So today's changes though, these live updates that have happened so far. So we have I'd say it's on pretty close to a net neutral day. So return shares, so 873,000 versus 442,000 borrowed against, for a net borrow change of 431,000 returned shares that were previously lent out for BBIG. Current short interest of the free float, 21.5%. Cost to borrow minimum just under 0.5%. That max is still over 33%, with that average just under 29% respectively there. I mean, we know what we're doing. I mean, we've been in this for so long with all these heavily shorted stocks. We know what the end game is. We know that as long as these shares on loan continue to go up, utilization is staying maxed out, the share short numbers are continuing to go up, and that short percent of the free float just continuing to go up, why would we sell? That makes no sense at all. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys, are staying true to your convictions. I mean, I say pretty frequently, not on air, but I say it, when I'm talking smack on Madden or NBA 2K that, scared money don't make money. So, just be conservative with what you're putting in. I basically have had the mindset every little bit that I'm throwing in, from paychecks is money that I'm willing to, have in my mind that I'm not ever going to see that again. And if I do, cool. If it has a return, even better. So, but yeah, I mean, that'll wrap it up for this update on BBIG. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. See ya.